Hey, what's up guys? This is Nightwing2303 from KicksOnCourt.com, and today we have part 15 of the Air Jordan project, the Air Jordan 15 performance review. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. So here's just a quick look at the traction, full-length herringbone from heel to forefoot, and it is very pliable. One thing is that there is the flat edges here, and it actually did not pose a problem, especially on dusty courts. It kind of felt like it was pushing the dust away from the herringbone, so the herringbone wasn't getting clogged up and things like that. So I thought that these were very good, actually. I thought that they were pretty much on par with the Air Jordan 12s as far as traction goes. So traction was definitely a surprise. I wasn't really expecting much, but I did receive quite a bit from them, so not too bad for a shoe that retailed at $150 when it was last retroed. The cushion setup is an injected Phylon midsole, which is encased within the rubber here, and there is heel and forefoot Zoom Air. So I do feel like the cushion is very comfortable. I'd say it's pretty much on par with the Air Jordan 13 and the Air Jordan 14. With comfort, I personally had no issues whatsoever. Along the upper we have a split grain leather with a woven fabric up top, and this actually is a pretty nice material. It's pretty durable and I have no complaints. The way that it moves with your foot is pretty decent. It's not the best, as you can see, it kind of flexes up and everything, but overall it is not the worst either. They do fit true to size. The lockdown from the forefoot up is, in my opinion, very nice. I was actually surprised, especially with having a narrow foot. But once everything is laced up nicely, it gives a very good lockdown fit from here forward. The heel, it kind of gets loose during games. I don't know why. So I don't ever achieve 100% heel lockdown here. Maybe it's because the heel is so clunky that it doesn't really conform with your foot very well. But whatever it is, I was not able to achieve 100% lockdown at all times. It would be a hit or a miss, and I'd constantly have to readjust my laces. So from here up it was great. From here back it was kind of mediocre. The ventilation on the 15s is pretty much, in my opinion, is awful. You do have this mesh inner boot, but once everything is laced up, it's almost like it's not even there, and it soaks up more than it actually lets out as far as moisture goes and heat and everything. So with these guys here, I actually did get a lot of blisters, which is one of the downsides to lack of ventilation, as long as the fit isn't 100% contained, which is why something like the KD5 works pretty well, because that's such a tight fit that wraps around your foot that there is no sliding. But with leather and woven fabric like this, you are going to have some sliding upon lateral movements when you move like this, because it's just not going to conform to your foot 100% like that fuse did. So there is a internal shank within the midsole here. It didn't provide the best arch support. It didn't flex with your foot, or not flex, but it didn't stay with your foot while in motion while it was flexing well enough to consider, great support. The rest of it came from the fit, which was, again, it was pretty decent, especially from here up. From here back it wasn't the best, like I was